The Los Angeles Police Department is once again facing anger from the community for a fatal shooting of an unarmed black man. This past Sunday, police officers shot and killed a man known as Africa. The gunfire was caught on camera and viewed millions of times online. Activists say they're outraged by what they call the continued genocide of black people by law enforcement in this country. Activists started the protest with a march to police headquarters. They wanted to address the city's police commission to demand a full investigation of the fatal shooting.
We would like to ask law enforcement around the world, not because we're not the only ones that's having this problem. We'd like to ask law enforcement all across the country to start showing ethics, because at a plain eye, cameras don't lie. Africa was well known to people in the Skid Row area of Los Angeles, which has one of the largest homeless populations in the world. Activists say police have a long history of treating Skid Row residents with hostility.
They need to understand just because a person lives in a tent doesn't mean they don't have a purpose. They're still human. They don't have to treat them indecent because they live in a tent, because they can't afford it.
Police say Africa was shot after he attempted to grab an officer's gun. However, activists say police are sending the wrong message by using lethal force against an unarmed man.
I think in situations where people feel that the police are in fact a threat to their lives, I think that everyone has the right to defend their lives.
The shooting will be investigated by the Inspector General and the District Attorney's Office. Activists say they plan to put pressure on the police to make sure Africa gets justice.
If business as usual is to shoot down people like Africa, to shoot down people like Ezell Ford, to beat to death the Omar Abregos, if that's business as usual, then we got to shut down business as usual. We got to disrupt business as usual here and throughout the United States.
Groups are organizing a day of action for April 14th, which they hope will force police departments to change their policies regarding the use of lethal force. Ross Frazier, Press TV, Los Angeles.